Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Jordan Henderson. Nedved. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Seedorf. Cantona. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jordan Henderson. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy goes steaming forward. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's found a way. And the finish! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Best! They've got to be quick to recover this. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. This might spell danger. And this is Rooney. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Cantona. Well, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Scholes. Rooney. No way through. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Cantona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Seedorf. To Henderson. Tries to play it through. And he's lost his man. And the shot! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Scholes. Robson. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Crosses it. He's got full. He's scored! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. He's tried one! Oh, it's hit the post! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rooney is in a really good position out wide. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Today that parking in the area
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Buriram United go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Best! And now they can spring out of defence. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Nedved. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nedved. Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cantona.
Matthias
Number
Cunha.
9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15, Roberto Carlos.
Matthias Cunha.
Number 23, Pirlo.
Oh, facing up to his adversary.
17,
This is a formidable matchup.
Coming on the field.
Pass is coming off in quick
Number
succession
8,
here.
Rooney.
Mateus.
Number 11, Filippo
Oh, it's a
Inzaghi.
promising build-up. There's
Number
plenty of
25,
really nice passing.
Zanetti.
Veron.
Number 18,
He's seen that
Guti.
early. Used
Number
a certain
14,
sixth sense.
Mateus. Substitution.
Now it's Veron. Now it's Cantona. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Mateus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Cantona. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. And it's Veron. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's clever. That's an excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Best. Well, there's the clearance. Veron. Showing great feet there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
And he's going direct. Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Cantona gets rid without sophistication. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. What a throw in.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's there to get it away. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. Guti. And Mateus. Now it's Nedved. That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Yokohama F. Marinos have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Pete.
And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Rooney. Best. Rooney gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. O'Shea gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, this looks sharp. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And this is Scholes. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Wan-Bissaka tries making a foray down the right. And it's Hullet.
Such good technique.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to dink it through. Now it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Rui Costa. Oh, well played. O'Shea plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet. There's the shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Scholes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Cruyff. Rooney. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Nistelrooy might just make this. Scholes. Rooney. Oh, he's burst through. Shot, surely! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Hullet. He could be in here. So can he finish? They score! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's there to clear it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rodri. Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff is flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been
Pretty loose
indicated.
pass. And it's O'Shea. O'Shea. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Cruyff. Skill. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
A happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Oh, what a... And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Yokohama F. Marinos go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Rooney. Rodri. Opts for safety. Nicely shaped ball. Dinked through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for a runner. That ball looks a good one. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. And the shots! Yokohama F. Marinos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri. And here's Cruyff. Rodri. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, super ball. Caught offside that time. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's there to make the challenge. Chiellini attempts a clearance. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to break at pace. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Rui Costa stood his ground strongly. Robson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a searching pass. Wan-Bissaka. Pull it. Fletcher gets a foot in here. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onside. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. O'Shea. Rodri. O'Shea. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Rooney. Looking to play him in. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good-looking ball. Rooney puts his foot on the gas. Now this could be a chance. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chiellini cuts out the pass. Now it's Rodri. Cruyff. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's found...
Real chance! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Yeah. Saliba is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not the most convincing of passes. Vieira. Baresi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Chouameni. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, this could be a chance. Best. Now it's Rooney. Best shapes to shoot! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from...
Chance for a shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. Robson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chouameni. Now it's Gakpo. Rooney. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff. Rooney. At best. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Rijkaard. Chouameni. Hazard. Out towards the flank. Bellingham. Looking to go deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gakpo is flagged offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He might be in here! Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot at goal! There it is! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nice looking ball. He's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And we have our very first corner. Irwin with the short one. Not the most accurate pass. He has a look up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Played towards the front line. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Cruyff quietly revving up. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Best. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, well played. Chouameni. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Baresi. Rooney wins the duel this time. Rooney tries making a foray down the right. Can he latch on to this? Van Nistelrooy. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's Chouameni. Oh, super find.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe is onto this. Big header! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 24.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 15.
Rises!
Vinicius Junior.
That's a half-decent try.
Owen certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Bruyne. And it's Joelinton. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's De Bruyne. Veron did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shot could be on. And he whips it in. And he's there to belt it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Takes a shot! It's in! And they're back in front! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Vinicius Junior. I think we're just about done here. And it's Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cantona in the hunt and looking threatening. Dink through. And that should get the job done. Linton. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great.
Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And he's being shifted off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Rooney. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Best. Van Nistelrooy. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes down, but nothing given. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well read, nice interception. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rooney. He gets big.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's picked his way through. Drilled in low. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Fletcher. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Hullet, caresses it through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rooney.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found a way through. He's had a shot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good stop by the keeper. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, played right into his path. O'Shea. Platini. There he goes, motoring forward. Ibrahimovic wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic, and that's a... And Hullet! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Best. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Real chance! Sticks it away! Deep into first half stoppage time, 8. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Best shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Spread out to the left, and it's Hullet. Best, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Scholes. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Van Nistelrooy. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is... Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth corner of the game. Irwin plays it short.
Coming on the field is number 14, Johan.
And he's gone backward. Decent chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Out towards the flank. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Veron takes control of it and he's on the move. Cleared away. They're up to 5 corners now. He can get that clear. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. It's a promising position. He's got away and he shoots!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically Fletcher has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's got the beating of his man. Matheus Cunha. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Ferdinand has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Cantona. Now, can they get him away? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Best! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So is this the start of a comeback? Park Ji-sung has got himself a free kick. Darren Fletcher has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Cantona. O'Shea. And Best.
Six
The
added
pressing's
minutes has been
intense, and
indicated.
it's paid off. He's looking wide. Best. And he's managed to get free. And it's Vieira. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
I'll be interested to see where Varane is deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Scholes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Oh, tries a shot! Messi. And it's Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's under a lot of pressure there. Baggio has got himself a free kick. That is good alertness. Nedved threads one in, and this is Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good read, needed to be. Inter Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi gets a foot in here. He has found the way through. And he's making progress on the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Scholes. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And the finish! And he's well positioned here. Roberto Baggio. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Scholes. There's the shot! It's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Luis shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Real chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Van Nistelrooy, he's in a great position here. Now it's Rooney. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Bergomi gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The counter-attack is on here for Inter, And that pass just didn't quite work. Great vision. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Scholes. And it's Kagawa. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's heaved it away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Real chance here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Chiellini getting this one clear. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Nistelrooy. And here's Kagawa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end? Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great ball if he can get there. Davids deals with that comfortably. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yoro. And here's Rooney, looking for options for movement. Chiellini getting this one clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in space and looking for options. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Inter Milan have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And that was very necessary. And it's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? And now a sudden chance to counter. He might be in here. Just the keeper to be. Decent chance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rooney goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And they can counter here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nedved. Messi aims beyond the defence, And this is Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Yoro. Scholes. Van Nistelrooy. He's away! Oh, a robust challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Baron. And here's Baggio. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So their fourth corner of the game. Casemiro clears it away. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rooney. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. Chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tries to pass it through. Mathias Cunha driving forward. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Cole actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 37.
Best.
Substitutions taking place.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a cute ball. Baggio finds himself offside. Cantona quietly revving up. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. Oh, what a mistake! 4 extra minutes added on. Vardy with the foul. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.